So many of you have loved this little antique bejeweled clutch just as much as we did. The little hidden compartments, the old cut diamonds, sapphires. So now that we've done some research, we need to talk about what we now know. This piece isn't just a clutch, it's a minaudière, the French term for the teeny tiny evening cases that you would use to hold all of your essentials for a night out. Your face powder, your rouge, your calling, your dance cards, your cigarette wrappers, and even a teeny tiny little pencil. This little case in particular would have likely had a small wristlet chain added to the top to easily tote around and still wear while you were still dancing and carrying on with your night out. When this piece first came to us, we were almost certain that it was French, but after taking a closer look, breaking out our encyclopedias, and looking up all those maker's marks, we were able to discern that this piece is attributed to Louis Kuppenheim. He was a German master craftsman best known for his luxury cigarette and calling card cases. As soon as we started finding more pieces attributed to him, pieces that had the exact same cabochon stones with little teeny tiny handles that opened up these compartments, even pieces that had pencils with them as well, we knew that we had identified the right maker to this clutch. Kuppenheim founded his workshop in 1854, and he later produced over 100,000 jewels and accessories for many houses, even Cartier. And after his passing, his sons carried forward the business. They even won a medal in the 1900 Paris Universal Exhibition and opened a storefront in Paris that exact same year. Now that we've seen and identified several of his original pieces, we now know that the empty frame in our clutch once held a mirror just like this one. It's just disappeared over the years. Normally when we find pieces like this, we give them a complete and full restoration, but with this piece in particular, I think we'll leave the restoration just to the outside of this beautiful case. As for the remnants and residue of rouge and powder left behind in the cracks and crevices of this case, I think we'll leave that up to the next owner to decide whether to clean out or not. To me, I think there's just something incredibly special about traces left behind from a previous life in a previous era that is, quite frankly, completely foreign to us now. This antique clutch is exactly why we'll never stop finding these really unique and wonderful pieces of history. Between the craftsmanship, the mystery, and the stories behind it all, you just don't see pieces like this anymore. I was not lying when I said that this is in one of my top 3 favorite pieces that we've ever found and restored. And honestly, don't be surprised if you see us making little bejeweled clutches just like these one day, because I think they're way too fascinating and maybe we're just the ones to bring them back.